About ready to get started. We got about 2 minutes. Share this out real quick. We're almost ready. Got about a minute. I'll share this in one more place, and then that's going to be it. I'm going to get started here. It's not going to be very long. All right, hello, Maurice. Hello, Maurice. Hello, Robinson. Hello, some other people there. Hello, 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 hello. We're getting ready to get started here in just a second. Let's make sure we start on time today. All right, let's get started. Start our recording. Hold on. Let me record to the cloud. There we go. All right. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? This is Calvin Butler with the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers, and we are the creators of Easy Lease, the commercial truck sharing marketplace, the one and only of its kind, where we match people who own trucks and fleet owners who own trucks with those individuals who want to lease trucks. And by doing this and by creating this platform, we are making it possible for just about anybody to afford to become an owner-operator. Because the biggest part and the hardest part about becoming an owner-operator is getting a truck. Now, there are plenty of lease purchase plans out there, lease purchase platforms and things like that, lease purchase companies. This is not a lease purchase. You cannot purchase these vehicles. So this is not a traditional lease, but it's not a rental. It is a hybrid between the two. That's what makes it so much more affordable. And the thing that makes it such a great advantage to individuals who are looking to lease vehicles is that you get to keep 100% of your load fees. There's no other lease purchase plan out there. All these other lease purchase plans, they don't allow you to keep 100% of your load fees. Okay, I think the best one allows you to keep 82%. So that means they're still taking somewhere about 18% of your load fees. On top of, you got to pay them a weekly lease fee, somewhere between $700 and $900 per week. And you got all your other fees. So you get your settlement check, even though you're showing that you ran loads, you all have all seen it. When I was leasing, I saw it myself. So we all know that when you're leasing these vehicles through the lease purchase option programs, you run loads all week. You run 3,000 miles, 3,500. and 3,700 miles. Some guys run 4,000 miles a week. And at today's rates at about $3.25 per mile on average, that's about $14,000. But when they get their settlement check, it's at best $2,500. So where did $12,000 go? that's the bad part about these other traditional leases. Easy Lease allows you to keep 100% of your load fee. And because we are not a lease purchase, we're just strictly a commercial truck sharing platform, which means we are just straight lease and it's not a lease purchase, you get to take home more money because we don't have all those other hidden fees and all those other associated fees that come with the lease purchase option. So you don't have that with Easy Lease, which makes it possible for you to take home much, much, much more money. On average, a person leasing through Easy Lease, if you're running at least 3,500 to 3,700 miles per week, you're going to take home on average somewhere between $6,000 and $9,000. That's a hell of a lot better than $2,500 that some of these companies are advertising. You'll take home as much as $2,500. And I'm going to show you one of those companies. I'm not going to, sit here and just tell you about it. I'm going to show you what other companies are doing and what they say about their lease program and how much money you can take home. So today, we're going to be focusing on how Easy Lease benefits aspiring owner-operators. How does it benefit people who want to become owner-operators, okay? That's what we're going to be focusing on today. Next week, when we do the Easy Lease Live, we're going to focus on how it benefits the asset owner and fleets. But today, we're going to be talking about how Easy Lease benefits potential owner-operators and what are the benefits of an Easy Lease on that side of it. For those of you who want to call in, ask me questions about Easy Lease, give us a call, 866-973-6445. That's 866-973-6445. Hit extension 0 or extension 1. At this time of day on a Sunday, you're only going to get me. So go ahead and give me a call. If you have questions, about our inventory, you have questions about the process, which we're going to go over, feel free to go ahead and contact us. Now, we're looking for Easy Lease to become a huge space within this market, within the trucking industry. We created this to cater to just about everyone. Now, who does Easy Lease caters to? Okay. If you are an owner-operator and you are currently leasing through some other leasing program, and you're not bringing home more than $4,000 per week, Easy Lease is for you. Okay, because you're definitely going to bring home more than $3,000 to $4,000. You're going to bring home somewhere between $6,000 and $9,000 per week. So if that describes you, you're running all week, you're seeing your settlement says $10,000, says $12,000, but your settlement check, your take home says $2,500 or $1,800 or $1,000 or $300. I've seen someone call me up and sent me something showing me that their settlement check after they had $7,000 worth of loads that they had ran, she had $7,000 at the top, but what they got was $5.30. That's criminal. That is downright criminal. And it's because they were only getting 65% of their load fees. So 35% came off the top right there. So out of that $7,000 that they had ran, 35% of that came off the top and went back to the leasing company. On top of, they had a lease payment of $750 per week. On top of, the fuel cost them about $3,000 in this market. Fuel is high. On top of, the insurance came out about another $1,200 that week. On top of the warranty payments and all the other stuff they had, you see how they get you? They suck you in and they tell you, oh yeah, you can make great money. $2,500 a week is you can make up to that much money. That ain't no money if you running your own truck. Tell you something else that Easy Lease does for you. We allow you to find your own loads. If you want to find your own loads, find your own loads. You keep 100% of your money. We don't touch your money. We're not trying to be in your pocket. You just pay us our weekly lease fee, and that's it. We're not in your pocket. Okay? You are responsible for your insurance. Okay? And after that, the warranty, is covered within the weekly lease. The tracking system for the GPS tracker that we have to pay every week to monitor that, that's covered in your weekly lease payment. Okay. We also have extra stuff that you can add on to your lease too. 24-hour roadside assistance. Great plans we have for that. Okay. We have great plans for, we have one of the best tire discount programs in the industry, where you can get tires, anywhere in the country, in the continental United States, no more than $350 per tire. Now, those of you who bought truck tires, that is very, very, very inexpensive for truck tires. In some areas, it's down as low as $180 per tire. Okay. Fuel cards that give you big discounts on fuel. That's huge right now. You need those fuel cards to give you the big discount on fuel right now. I mean, diesel fuel is up around $4.90, almost $5 per mile, man. Seriously. If you're running on average 300 to 3,700 miles per week, you're spending close to $3,000 on fuel. Okay? In that week. So, Easy Lease answers those problems. Now, who else is Easy Lease for? Easy Lease is for that person who has tried to get into a lease, but you've been told you don't have enough driving experience. Well, guess what? Easy Lease, we don't care about your driving experience. You can be driving for a week. You can be driving for 5 years. You can get into an Easy Lease. Okay? If you've been told you don't have good enough credit, Easy Lease is for you. We don't do a credit check. If you tried to buy a truck and you got turned down, Easy Lease is for you. Okay? If you tried to go out and purchase your truck, which we know that's very difficult, like 7 out of 10 people who actually apply for truck financing get turned down, either because of credit, either because of not enough down payment. There's a whole bunch of variations that go into that. But if you've been turned down because you tried to buy a new or used truck, Easy Lease is for you. Okay? If you haven't been, driving for more than a year or 2 years, Easy Lease is for you. Easy Lease is even for new graduates from CDL school. That's right. Because if you have graduated from CDL school, you got your CDL, all you need to go out and get your authority, come over to Easy Lease, pick out a truck from our inventory, meet with the asset owner. We arranged the meeting with you all via Zoom, where y'all can ask each other questions, because ultimately the asset owner has to approve of the person leasing their truck. But once that asset owner gives us the go ahead to go ahead and lease you that truck, then you complete your Easy Lease customizable lease agreement. You take that lease agreement and you go out and get your insurance. So even as a new graduate, you can go directly to making real money as an owner operator, instead of going to some of these companies making 18 cents per mile or 23 cents per mile for 2 years that you have to be with them before you can break off on your own or go to a better paying company. Now you have the option of going but with Easy Lease and becoming a lease owner operator right out of truck driving school. Easy Lease solves a lot of problems for a lot of people. It really does. And it's affordable. Our most expensive lease is $2,700 per week, $2,700 per week. But that's one that has like a truck, probably a reefer trailer, warranty, all that is in with that weekly lease. Your warranty, your 24-hour roadside assistance, your maintenance plan, all of that. Your GPS tracker, your kill switch, all that is in that weekly lease. All you're responsible for is the insurance and your weekly lease payment. Come on, you can't get any better than that. And of course, you got to pay for your fuel. Well, we hook you up with the fuel discount cards. We also have factoring companies who are partnered with Easy Lease to get you your factory. You can get paid fast, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And for those of you who need help finding loans, well, Easy Lease is a subsidiary of the RBBS Logistics Management Center, who also owns the National Dispatchers Network, RBBS National Dispatchers Network, a network of more than 800 state licensed dispatch firms ready to dispatch for you. And they have cut their fees from 10% all the way down to 3.25% to 5% dispatch. So even if you use our dispatcher service, which by the way is non-forced dispatch, okay, well, you don't have to take the load that we provide for you. You can find your own loads and keep 100% of your load fees. But if you do happen to take the load that we are looking for and that we provide you with, it's only going to cost you 3.25% to 5%, which means you still take home 95 to 97% of your load fees. Nothing else out there compares to Easy Lease. Now, those are the advantages of Easy Lease. Let's go ahead and get into break it down and start showing you all what this Easy Lease does and what we have available on our site right now for the trucks that we have available. And if you have any questions or calls, you want to call in, feel free to give me a call, 866-973-6445. You're going to call right here on this little trusty iPhone. Give me a call and ask some questions here live. I'll be happy to answer them for you and get you set up. Now, we're going to go over the process of what it takes, how the process works with Easy Lease so y'all can get a clear understanding of how everything works with it, okay? So let's go ahead and start sharing my screen here. While I'm here, let's go ahead and check in on our YouTube channel since we got that already up. Pulled up there. Who we got here on YouTube today? Okay, today we have Mr. Marbury. How you doing, Mr. Marbury? Greetings to you too. We have Maurice Allen. Hello, how are you doing? Mr. LeBron, how are you doing today? Hello. Mr. Rankin says, hello. I just seen this come across my phone. Am I late? Did I miss anything? No, you didn't miss anything. You right on time. You're right on time. As far as it has, that's Mari go ahead and answer. It hasn't started yet. Great, okay. PJ says yes. 525. Maurice Allen paid 543 today. Maurice Allen, you paid what? Did you join our platform today? Or did you pay for your upfront fees for Easy Lease? Give me some heads up on that. I have to check our system to see what you got done today. But it says paid 545, 543, but it's just 530. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. It's not even 543 yet. All right. But anyway, give me a call. Or is that paid $5.43 today on your settlement? If that's the case, wow. Did you truly understand what I mean by when you get those settlement costs? Let me know what you're talking about that. Give me some clarification on that, so I can see if that's what you mean. Oh, that was a fuel cost. Exactly. Fuel is expensive. Exactly. Now, there you go. Fuel is expensive. Someone said they paid $5.25. Someone said they paid $5.43. Those fuel prices, look, if there was ever a time for Easy Lease, now is the time. Why? Because in order to counteract those high fuel prices, you got to be able to take home more of your load fees. I mean, that's not, that's not the biggest, that's not the most difficult thing to figure out. With Easy Lease, you get to keep 100% of your load fees. Therefore, you can kind of weather those high fuel prices and still take home good pay. But with these other traditional leases that they have out now, where they're taking anywhere from 20% to 35% of your load fees, and you paying for your fuel, oh, no wonder you have your take home, your settlement check is less than $1,000 per week. In some cases, less than 100. Okay, that's the reason why. But Easy Lease solves all that. Easy Lease does solve all that. Let's go over here to Easy Lease. Let me check on my Facebook. See if we got any people responding on Facebook of anything that we are putting out so far. Let's see what we got here. We got some, the event has started. Yep, the event has started. So we don't have any questions from Facebook or anything. Now remember, if you have questions, feel free to give me a call, 866-973-6445. Now, to get to Easy Lease, you're gonna go to, we have 3 different domains, 3 different website domains. One is myeasylease.com, just how it sounds. myeasylease.com, myeasylease.com, very simple. The other one is lease leasemysemi.com. Very simple. So you go to leasemysemi.com or myeasylease.com, or you can go to RBBSTransportLLC.com. Okay? So this company is owned by the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. It's a subsidiary of the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers and the RBBS National Dispatches Network. Okay, so that's what it is, a subsidiary of that. Now, what is Easy Lease? Easy Lease is the first, and I think the only one out there right now that has a true commercial truck sharing marketplace. Okay, now exactly what does that mean? You are all familiar with Turo. Some of you may or may not be familiar with Turo. Turo is a ride sharing app where luxury car owners can post their car, the luxury cars, on this app, and then that app will match them with people who want to rent their cars. Very successful, ride sharing platform. I had two of my cars on Turo. I had my Cadillac truck on Turo, and I had my Jaguar on Turo. Okay, very successful. Jaguar brought in about $700, close to $800 a week on a regular basis. Leasing out through Turo. I mean, people were paying as much as sometimes $170 a day to rent my Jaguar. My Cadillac truck was getting close to $200 a day. So, look, these types of platforms are becoming very popular now because people are seeing the affordability of it and seeing the need for it. And there isn't a bigger need than in the commercial trucking industry for something like this. There's a huge need for it, and it's hugely beneficial to everyone involved. Okay, especially for those people who are looking to become owner operators. Because as I said before, the most difficult part of becoming an owner operator in this industry and making some real money is getting a truck. Truck prices have soared here in the last 2 years. I remember back in 2016, 2017, when I bought my first truck, I bought a brand new Volvo off the showroom floor, 9 miles on the odometer with plastic still on the seat, and I got it for $129,000. You ain't gonna get that nowadays. That same truck nowadays, and a new truck like that, it's gonna run you close to $180,000, almost $200,000. Just a run-of-the-mill Freightliner runs you $160,000 to $180,000 now. Let's not even talk about Peterbilts. Oh my God. Let's not talk about those. Let's not talk about the nice, what are those other ones, the fancy ones they got with pointed nose and all that. Oh, you spend over $200,000 for one of those now. Used trucks. Back when I bought my new truck, and I now own 12 trucks. I have them all out on leasing. They're all leased out. And I've got 3 new, and the rest of them are used. The most expensive used truck I have, I bought it back in, what was it, 2018 or 2017, 2018, but it was a 2000, the one I bought was a 2012. Yeah, no, I got one that's a 2014. I got a 2014 that I paid $36,000 back then. $40,000. You can't get that now. Now a used truck is gonna bring you $80,000 for a decent used truck. It's gonna run you $80,000. Bare minimum 60. So that's what's gonna run you. Let's see here. We got a call coming in. Let's take this call. See what we got. Oh. Why is my phone not taking these calls? This is Calvin with Easy Lease. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. I'm gonna have to call them back. My phone is not recognizing when I click on it, my phone is not recognizing the prompts to take calls. I noticed this the other day. I gotta call my Grasshopper account and find out what's going on. But let me look them up and let's call them back. Hold on. Let's look them up and call them back. Y'all give me a second. I gotta make sure I call Grasshopper to find out what's going on with that. But let me look them up and call them back. Let's log into my Grasshopper here. So that's my toll-free thing. Let's go to my incoming calls, all calls. Let's call this person back. Here we go. We got a call right there. There it is. 1 minute. Oh, let's call them back. I'm going to give them a call back. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Calvin Butler with Easy Lease, returning this phone call.
Oh, yes. I had just hearing like this. I was on live. I had to jump off live first because I had a question. I didn't want to ask online. I didn't know if, we can ask online or not.
Yes, you can ask questions online.
Okay, I just making sure. First of all, how you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. I wanted to know if we can lease a truck and lease on to a company. Well, how does that work when we doing that?
So are you asking me, can you lease it if you own a company? Can you lease it in the company's name? Or can you lease a truck from us and then you turn around and lease it back out?
Right, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, easy lease from you all and then sign on with a company. Right?
No.
Universal. Okay. So basically we have to have our own authority to run to run with that.
Well, all right. So basically what you're saying is, so you're not leasing the truck out to another company. You're leasing the truck to run under someone else's authority.
Right.
All right. No, because in order to lease with Easy Lease, you have to have your own authority.
Okay.
You have to have your own authority. You can't. Now, if that company wants to lease that truck and then have you as a driver, they can do so.
Okay.
But that has to be cleared through our asset owner. Because remember, this is not a traditional lease program. This is basically a commercial truck sharing marketplace. It's a ride sharing type thing. Okay, because these trucks are owned by other private owners, or they are owned by a fleet, by a company that has fleets that they're owned by somebody else. The insurance has to be in your name. You have to be responsible for the insurance. They are responsible for making sure the truck passes DOT inspection. After that, everything is built into the lease. And here's the problem that you're going to have with leasing the truck through us and then you are leasing it on with another company, because that other company is going to be taking a good portion of your load fees, correct?
Yeah, that's right. And y'all said y'all needed that.
So what would be the point? I mean,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you would literally be taking home almost no money at all. That would not be a good business move for you. Because if you're doing that, let's say if you lease a truck from us and it has the truck and the trailer, let's say if it's a reefer or whatever it is, because our most expensive lease comes out to be about $2,700 per week. Okay. And then you got your fuel, which is going to bring you about $3,000 a week. And then if they're taking anywhere, more than 20% of your load fees, that's not leaving you very much money. You understand what I'm saying? That would really defeat the purpose. And on top of that, you got your insurance. Insurance is going to run you anywhere between $900 and $1,200 per month on your insurance. Okay, so you have to be really, really careful when you're thinking about leasing under someone else's authority, because remember, they got to get paid some kind of way, and the way that they're getting paid is that they are getting money from your load fee. That's primarily how they're making their money. Okay, and Easy Lease, we're really putting the power back in your hands and allowing you to be your own owner operator. Even if you use our dispatching services that we have that comes with Easy Lease, if you so choose to use it, it's only at 3.25% to 5%. So you still be taking home anywhere from 95 to 97% of your load fees. And we have no forced dispatch.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question now. See, I do have like some dedicated local work that I used to do before. But I was an owner operator, but I'm short. My husband got sick, we shut it down, and we moved on. But I'm looking to get back into it, doing like local work with the truck. Is that something possible that I can do?
You can do local or you can do over the road. I mean, if you lease a truck through Easy Lease, whether you use it local or whether you use it OTR, that's strictly up to you. That's the whole point of becoming an owner operator, is that you get to make your own choices. You're not forced dispatch. You're not, you don't have to be told, well, go here, go there, and then on top of that, give up, a portion of your money. With us, we make it very easy. You pay your lease fee each week. You go where you want to go, run what you want to run, pull what you want to pull, and you keep 1% of everything for her.
Now, can we split the truck?
What do you mean? Can you split fee?
Like split fee, like so like if I drive, my husband driving, like
I mean,
local.
if you want to look, like I said, you run how you want to run.
Okay.
I mean, you're a husband and wife team, right?
Well, this is all going to be local,
but you run how you want to run. It's just like owning your own. Easy Lease gives you all the benefits of ownership without the high cost of having to pay to buy a truck. So you get the best of both worlds. You get into a truck with family, almost little money down. It takes only $3,299 to get into the Easy Lease. That's $1,500 for your Easy Lease on deposit. That goes to the asset owner. $1,500 for the Easy Lease acquisition fee. And the $299 is for your GPS tracker and kill switch that goes on the vehicle. Okay. So that's all you need up front to get into the Easy Lease. Now, once you get into the Easy Lease and we arrange a Zoom meeting between you all and the asset owner, these are things that you all are going to discuss during that meeting, because you all have to become comfortable with each other. They have to be comfortable with you. You have to be comfortable with them. And then once you all, get your familiarity and you all iron out some of the fine points, then if y'all agree, okay, yes, we like to lease this truck, and they agree, yes, we like you all to lease our truck, then we will then furnish you all with the Easy Lease customizable lease agreement that you will both sign through our Rocket Lawyer account. You can sign it online and you can send it back, and you get a copy of it, they get a copy of it, then you take that Easy Lease agreement, then you go out and secure your insurance. Once that is done, you pay your first week's lease, and you make arrangements to pick up your vehicle. You can pick it up yourself, or we can make arrangements to hire a recovery agent at your expense to go pick it up and bring it to you.
Okay. Fair enough. Because I've been online watching, you introducing the Easy Lease program. So,
and what do you think about it? Let me get your.
I honestly think it's for someone, like, if you don't have like a great big, asking for 25% down, you don't have that big, $10,000 to put down. I really think it's a great idea. Like, for someone that doesn't have that big lump sum to put down and for the down payment.
Yeah. Look.
I think it's a good idea. That's why, I was like, okay, well, that sounds good without breaking the bank,
Yeah. I mean, look. I started out my career as an owner operator, as a lease owner operator. I wasn't a lease owner operator very long because I didn't like the way they were taking my money. So I came home after about 2, maybe 3 months. Came home and went out and bought my own truck and went back out as a true owner operator. But I understand, the difficulties in trying to make money as a lease owner operator. Okay, it is very difficult to make money as a lease owner operator, especially when you got the company there in your pocket for the lease payment, then they're in your pocket for a percentage of the loan fees, then they're in your pocket for all the other stuff that's added in there, the fuel surcharge, and your tire discount program and your maintenance program, and warranties, and then when they take out the fuel, you got almost nothing left. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, let me ask you this then. Can we do the easy join your platform?
Of course you can.
Okay, because I spoke to you like many years ago,
Mhm.
maybe like when you kind of first started it.
Yeah, we've been around since 2016.
Yeah, and then that's when I had first became an owner operator back then. That's like I wanna join a foundation that's solid, and I don't necessarily have to be an owner operator. I just want something solid
Yeah.
because I have a younger child, and I'm just looking for like, I don't know. I'm kind of confused, and I just wanted to talk to you to see.
Well, look.
Like, what are the options with your platform? Because
Well, the RBBS logistics platform, we have a lot of opportunities within our platform. A lot of opportunities. You can take our dispatch, from home training. It's very affordable, $349.95 on your enrollment fee, and just $39.95 per month plus tax. And that gives you access to all your tools, resources, your training, your support. You don't even have to pay for load boards, because when you join that platform, we provide you with access to more than 100 load boards, so you don't have to pay for load boards. And that right there alone saves you about $200 to $300 per month by itself. On top of that, we give you access to more than 19 million plus shippers. Our students don't pay for shippers lists because we give you access to every registered shipper in the United States. We even provide you with, we even provide you with training on what to say to the shippers and what to say to the owner operators through our scripts. How much money do you need to move your truck, so that you can learn how to go out and pitch these owner operators and close it. You really should, with that pitch, you really should be closing 5 out of 10 owner operators you call. Right? And we show you how to scale your business. We have our live training, which is every Thursday night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have our live YouTube channel. We broadcast everything live on YouTube. No one in the industry gives you access to more operational training videos than we do. You get access to more than 140,000 hours of operational training video. Where else can you find that?
Nowhere.
Exactly.
When back in like the mid 2016, 17, I was watching you, and I just kind of like, I don't know, my husband did kind of like steer me towards trying to do what he wanted to do, and I always wanted to get into, some kind of form of like dispatching or, brokering or just something in that area, and I kept following him. I just like, what, get it. I have the money today to invest in this, but I'm over the road, of course, rolling over the road, and I'm just trying to like get everything set up. So when I get home, I'll do dispatching during the day, and I'll probably have like a nighttime part-time job. Like,
okay. Look,
but
there is the trucking and freight industry has the best at-home opportunities I've seen from any industry out there. I've been working out of my home since 2017. So mm-hmm.
I followed that. I'm like, man, I said, ain't nowhere in the world I can't do this. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you come from where you were at, always to where you at now, I don't know all your business, but I'm like, I know I can do this.
Yeah.
I just can't have people trying to pull me away.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. Like I'm ready to make this investment because I ain't had it out here. I got a 5-year-old. I want to dispatch home.
Yeah.
I want to do stuff. I'm ready to come home. I haven't been home in about 4 hours.
Okay. Okay, well, let's see. We got another call that came in. Let me pull this one up.
Okay.
I'm just pulling it up to see where it is so I can find it here.
Okay. But yeah, I'm actually ready to make that investment.
Okay. But whenever you get ready, give me a call back. I'll be more than happy to either sign you up over the phone, or you can go right to our website. You can do it yourself. Like I said, but we have all types of opportunities within the RBBS Logistics Learning Center in our platform. We have the Easy Lease agent opportunities where you can become an Easy Lease agent as well. And I really believe Easy Lease is probably going to be our most successful platform launch to date. I mean, we're forecasting 250 active leases by the year's end, is what we're forecasting. So there's such a big need out there for this type of program. Okay. But look, I appreciate you following us. I appreciate you tuning in to us all these years, and look forward to seeing you in training. All right. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Let's make this other phone call. We got another call that came in to make this call. Hello, this is Calvin with Easy Lease Live, returning a missed phone call. I'm doing great. How about yourself? Hey, Maurice, how you doing?
Various issues as far as securing their own equipment. A little bit about me. I'm an expediter. So pretty much I run a straight truck. Right now I'm at a 2020 Freightliner, but I'm looking to get into my own. I do see that you have I think it says straight box trucks on the website, but I'm looking for a straight truck with a sleeper. You foresee any of those becoming available in your programming concept?
Well, we've got trucks with sleepers right now on the site. Hold on.
I mean, basically straight truck.
Oh, okay.
Sleeper with the 20-foot box and that.
I got you. We're open to bringing those types of, because we will post all types of box trucks. Currently, we don't have any box trucks on the site just yet. What we have on the site right now, as far as the available assets, is regular semi-trucks and semi-trucks with trailers. But we are open to getting more box trucks. We are currently trying to seek out, and we're targeting these fleet owners that own these box truck fleets and these semi-truck fleets. And we're targeting them because we can save them, not just save them money, but help them to make a ton of money through the Easy Lease program. So I'm looking here within the next month, we should start seeing more of a variety of assets on the site, to include box trucks with sleepers, just all types of stuff, because we're just launching, and this is new. No one's ever done anything like this before. This is new. It's much needed, but it is new. So it takes a little bit of a time for people to get acclimated to it, for people to say, okay, this really does look really, really well, or for people to say, well, I'm gonna wait and see what happens with it, and that type of thing. But the need is so prevalent, and it's such a great need for this type of program. I foresee that within the next month or two, we're gonna have all types of inventory on the site, because, like I said, we guarantee the asset owners for a semi truck, they're guaranteed a minimum of $1,000 per week. Box trucks are guaranteed a minimum of $700 per week. When you look at those numbers and the fact that they no longer have to be responsible for the insurance cost, so you back the insurance cost back out and put that back in their pocket, that's like really, that's an extra $1,000 a month that's going back into their pocket, on top of the $700 to $1,000 a week plus that's going into their pocket.
So I'll keep my eye on the program. Definitely interested. And if it can help not my own, but leasing some equipment.
Yeah.
To work for myself, man. It's to my benefit to try.
Yeah, because that's where it's at, man. You got to get out there and work for yourself. Because that's the only way you're gonna make that. They're gonna make it, in this world. But if you're working for, I figured that out a long time ago. And when I created this, I wanted to create an opportunity that finally allowed lease owner operators to take home the money that they deserve. Oh yeah, it will. Look, man, I appreciate the call. Stay tuned in to us, and I really do appreciate the call. All right. All right, there y'all have it. Look, I foresee this program becoming very, very popular. It is a much needed program. This goes into, let's go ahead and look at some of our inventory. Now, as the caller has pointed out, we need more asset owners, people who own these trucks. If you own box trucks, I'm speaking directly to the owners of commercial vehicles. If you own box trucks, semi trucks, trailers, I'm talking all types of trailers, flatbed, reefers, dry van trailers, if you own semi trucks with or without sleepers, if you own box trucks, all different types of box trucks, if you own them, contact us. We can show you how not only can you make money, but we're going to save you money on your insurance. We're going to wipe out your insurance costs totally. Why? Because in an easy lease, the insurance is the responsibility of the leasee and not the leaseor. So therefore, if you've got, let's just take, if you're a fleet owner, if you are a fleet owner and you've got, let's say, just 10 trucks, and the average insurance right now on a truck is $989 to $1,200 per month. Okay, that's the average insurance. Okay, so if you've got, let's say, on average, just 10 trucks, I'm going to do the calculations on just 10 trucks here and show you the kind of money we can make for you and save for you at the same time. It's like a double whammy. Right? You get to make and save money at the same time. So the average insurance on a box truck is going to be somewhere between $690 to $1,000 per month. The average insurance on a semi truck is going to be between $982 and $1,200 per month. Let's go with the lower amount on the $982. So you've got 10 trucks that you're paying that per month on. So that times 10. So if you've got 10 trucks that are sitting on your back lot not making any money, so just about every fleet has at least 20% of their fleet is just sitting out there not making any money. So if you're a fleet and you got 10 trucks just sitting out there in the back and you're not doing anything with them, they're more than likely they're costing you about $9,820 per month right now. That's what you're paying out each month on those trucks. Now, you all are familiar with those saying, a penny saved is a penny made, right? A dollar saved is a dollar made. So if we can relieve you of that insurance responsibility, that's just like putting that much money back into your pocket each month. So that times 12 months, that's $117,840 per year that we just put back in your pocket. That's just like you just made $117,000 a year. Now, that on top of, on semi-trucks, we guarantee you a minimum of $1,000 per week on your settlement, on your weekly lease settlement check that comes to you each week. So if you've got 10 trucks out there and you're getting a minimum of $1,000 a week each truck, that's $10,000 a week per week. 52 weeks in a year on just 10 trucks, we will have made for you more than $500,000 a year. $520,000 is what you stand to make by placing your 10 trucks on with Easy Lease. Not to mention the money that we saved you. We saved you an additional $117,840 per year, right? So you can go and add that to that, add that 117, what was it, 480? No, a year? You're over $600,000 a year. $637,480 is what so we're taking you from paying out more than $100,000 a year to bringing in more than $600,000 a year. That's Easy Lease. That's Easy Lease. And the numbers are going to be similar on box trucks. The same thing. It's going to be similar. We're going to take you from having to pay out money to bringing in money. Even if you were just an owner of one truck, what are you paying on the insurance on that truck you have that's sitting out there in your yard and you're not doing anything with it? Or maybe you're just tired of being on the road and you got a truck and you don't want to be out there on the road driving anymore, right? Your truck can be earning a minimum of $1,000 per week. A minimum of $1,000 per week. If you're just ready to come off the road, do something else, and you want to let your truck continue to make money for you, and you don't have to pay the insurance on it, a minimum of $1,000 per week, that's $52,000 a year that your truck could be making for you. That's passive income. And of course, your truck is fully protected. But we'll talk about that another time. We talked about that last week on how protected your truck is. All right, so let's get back into what it takes to get into an easy lease. What are some of the qualifications of getting into an easy lease? Okay, let's go ahead and go back to my home page here. Let's look at what it takes to get into an easy lease. So we have, all right, easy lease is really three easy steps to easy lease. Check availability, okay? Find out, what trucks are available. Reserve your truck. You reserve your truck by go ahead and paying your easy lease acquisition fee and your easy lease deposit. You can pay the $299 later to have the installed once you pick out a truck. Once you do that, then you schedule your pickup time. So now here you schedule your pickup. Those it really is just that simple. Because somewhere in between you paying this, we're going to arrange your Zoom meeting that you're going to have with the asset owner. And you all are going to get to know each other. You're going to ask each other questions. They're going to have some ground rules. You're going to let them know if you can deal with those ground rules or not. And when that happens, then you all come together, and then we go ahead and execute the easy lease, the custom lease agreement through easy lease. You take that agreement, then you go and get your insurance. Then you pay your first week's lease, and you arrange to pick up your truck or have it picked up. That's easy lease. That's easy lease. Okay. Why easy lease? Why easy lease? Let's go to About Us. Easy lease is very affordable for one thing. Our lease program now provides the industry with the easiest and most convenient way to lease a commercial truck or tractor trailer. Driving experience, time on the job, credit are not an issue. With Easy Lease, all you need is a valid CDL, your authority, and insurance. Our private asset owners are eager to lease to you. Our rates are affordable, and our service is impeccable. And best of all, you get to keep 100% of your low fees. I mean, what more could you ask for in a lease program? Now, granted, you're not able to buy the vehicle, but if you are able to, if you're able to make $500,000 a year or $400,000 a year in your own truck, can't you afford to go out and buy your own vehicle after that year of leasing? I'd rather do it that way than to do a lease purchase, paying all that money, and then struggling to get through the year just to say that I own the truck after 3 or 4 years of leasing. Come on. I'd rather just straight lease through Easy Lease, make myself $300,000 to $400,000 a year. At the end of 2 years, go out and buy me a truck and pay for it. Wouldn't that make sense? And you earn great money the whole time. Your standard of living was superb. Instead of you out there roughing it, trying to, pay for just having enough in your settlement check just to pay for your food. Come on, that's no way to live. Easy Lease is clearly the best option. Let's check in with our YouTube people here real quick. See what we got here on YouTube. Still talking about the fuel costs. You don't have any training for freight brokers. Actually, we do have training for freight brokers. Our freight broker training is usually done on Saturdays. We just haven't had very many people to enter the freight broker training platform because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you are a freight broker already and you want to take our training course, I could literally train you to be a great freight broker in as little as 2 weeks. I mean, seriously, I can train you to be a great freight broker in as little as 2 weeks. Now, does our platform have tools and resources that are geared towards freight brokering? Yes, it does. As a freight broker, you're gonna need access to shippers. Join our platform to get access to more than 19 million plus shippers. And not just any old shippers, you get access to the shippers, and we give you not only just a contact number, but you get the name of the person in charge, their title, and you get their direct cell phone number and their direct email address. We also provide you with your shipper and or your broker and shipper contracts, your broker and carrier contracts. We provide you with a sample onboarding site. We show you how your onboarding site should be set up. We even teach you how to negotiate with shippers, which a lot of brokers out there that have no idea how to do that because they're not doing it right. They are basically getting the load from the shipper, then they take money from the load. If the load's paying $5,000, they'll take $1,000 off and put on the load board for $4,000. That's wrong. You're stealing money. We show you how to properly negotiate your margin before you even do a contract with the shipper. So no matter what the load fees are, you can make money on cheap freight, mid-range freight, and high-dollar freight. Both you and the carrier can both make great money on cheap freight, mid-range freight, and high-dollar freight. But you're only going to learn how to do that if you learn how to properly negotiate your margins beforehand. Now, some of you have no idea what I'm talking about when you hear me say negotiate your margins beforehand. That tells me you have not been properly trained as a broker in the first place. So yeah, you can sign up for our platform, and I'll teach you how to become a very effective and very profitable broker. Not this crap that these other people are teaching right now. Of course, you can call me. You can call me tomorrow, anytime. I need to get this thing worked out with Grasshopper. My phone is not registered when I click the button for the answer. I probably need to go to my Grasshopper account and do a reset. But give me a call. If the call comes in, I'll probably have to call you right back. But go ahead and give me a call. All right. Back to Easy Lease. All right. So, Easy Lease. What do we have here? Great program. Okay. We've had 2 callers. Both of them have been very impressed with the program. They see the need for it. You all should see the need for it. I mean, there's a huge need for this type of program. Okay. I'm checking in on my Facebook people to see if I've got any questions here. Mr. Anthony J. Dunn laughed at our Easy Lease. What's call it? I don't know why he's laughing. He's probably not making any money. But Mr. Anthony J. Dunn, give me a call. No, don't hide behind the keyboard and just laugh. Give me a call. I'm willing to debate Easy Lease with anybody live right now. Go ahead and call. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you my personal cell phone number. Call me 850-933-4632 because I want you to get through. I really want you to get through. So I want to hear what you have to say. Please give me a call. Mr. Anthony, let's see what this one comment is, first of all. All right. Here's a person talking about some crypto stocks. Nah, we don't need that. That's not what this is for. Let me hide that comment, get rid of them. But I want Mr. Andrew Dunn to please give me a call. Okay. Mr. Dunn, I hope you're still listening. I am sending you a personal message to give me a call live on the Easy Lease. He probably won't take me up on it though. Call me live. On the Easy Lease. If you care to debate the merits, which I got merit spell right. If you care to debate the merits of Easy Lease, and here's my personal cell phone number. I really hope he calls me because I really want to see what he finds so funny. And I really want to hear what his debate is. Because here's the thing about me. Any business platform that I create, I don't mind talking to people about it. I'll debate someone who thinks it's crap. If you think it's crap, come on, talk to me. Debate it. Prove your position. Because I'm going to prove mine. Now, if he cares to take me up on the offer and give me a call, I'll debate him right here live on Easy Lease. Because I'm not one of those people that sits back and hide behind a keyboard and just throws out emojis and have no basis for my argument whatsoever, like most people do. So get your thoughts together, Mr. Dunn. Please gather your thoughts. Gather your thoughts. Pull up your Google, all your stuff you need to Google, whatever you need to do. And please give me a call. Please, I'm asking you to give me a call. I want you to give me a call. I'll make it even better for you. If you're calling to debate me right now, I'll send you $25 via Cash App. Seriously. If you call and debate your point, tell me what it is you think is so funny about the Easy Lease platform and debate me live. After that, give me your Cash App ID and I'll send you $25. That's how much I believe in Easy Lease. That's how much I'm convinced that it's an ideal program for people who need this type of service. Now, is Easy Lease for everyone? No, obviously people who have great credit and they can go out and buy them a truck, this is not for them. Obviously, people who have great business credit, they can go out and get them a business line of credit and buy multiple trucks on their business line of credit like I did. Obviously, this is not for them. But there are more people out there who are not in that situation than there are people who are in that situation. 7 out of 10 people who go to buy a truck get turned down. 6 out of 10 people who go to get into a lease owner-op program get turned down for whatever reason. They don't have enough time driving. They don't have enough time behind the wheel. They have credit issues. They don't have enough money to put up front on the lease or whatever the case may be. 6 out of 10 people who are currently in a lease purchase program are unhappy and dissatisfied because they're not bringing home more than $1,500 per week after running all week up and down these mountains and highways, this dangerous work, and they seeing at the top of their pay $9,000 on their paycheck, but they get a settlement for $500. So by all means, please debate me. Please call me. I don't beg people, but I'm begging you to do so. Mr. Andrew Dunn. Give me a call. For those of you out there who want to go to Facebook and kind of see if you can tip Mr. Dunn to give me a call, go ahead and send him a message. Say, Mr. Dunn, Mr. Dunn, or Mr. Butler is waiting for your call. If you know Andrew Dunn, y'all give him a call. Mr. Dunn, Mr. Butler is waiting for your call. You can call me through Facebook. Hit that little phone button up there. I'll answer. Please give me a call, Mr. Dunn. Okay. While we're waiting on Mr. Dunn to get up enough nerve to call me. Now, am I taunting him? Yes, I am. I am taunting him. I am taunting him. Because I really want him to give me a call. Because I really want to hear what he has to say. So please give me. Matter of fact, anybody who has questions or has doubt or who is skeptical, give me a call. Please do. If a person is not willing to debate with people who are skeptical, that means the program doesn't hold much water, does it? I'll debate this with anyone, no matter what the reason. So if you have concerns about Easy Lease, if you have doubts about this type of program, give me a call and let's see if we can either prove or disprove your concerns and your doubts. And let's see if we can either poke holes in or see if Easy Lease actually does hold water. Okay. Let it be known that I give everybody an opportunity to voice their opinion. Okay. All right. Let's go back to our YouTube channel. See what we have here. Someone says here on YouTube, let's get a question here. Freight broker agent, please can you put your number on the chat? Yeah, here's my number. Now, I'm gonna give y'all my direct cell phone number because my what's called number is not letting me click on it and answer the calls as they come in. So I'm gonna give y'all my cell phone number. Don't abuse this number, y'all. Don't start calling me 3 in the morning. What is it? 850. There you go. Y'all can give me a call. If you can't call, if you need to call me toll free, you can call me. I can look it up and I can call you back. Call me at 866-973-6445. So either of those two numbers, going to give me a call if you wish to call in and discuss Easy Lease. We're talking about Easy Lease. Now, if you want to discuss something else, give me a call during regular business hours, whatever. But today, this time slot is for Easy Lease Live. If anybody wants to give me a call and discuss Easy Lease, give me a call, please. All right. PJ says that $500 is true. Or you be negative for yeah, you're right. You do be negative. Sometimes you be negative on your settlement. Look, people, you can't lose with an Easy Lease. Okay, you really can't lose with it. Okay, look, I didn't just come up with this overnight. This has been, 2 years in the making. Literally, almost 3 years in the making. I've done my research. I've done my due diligence. Partnered with the right people. We partnered with a warranty company that will warranty trucks up to 20 years old. And our warranty, you have to pay it all up front. Most warranties, you got to pay it up front. Most warranties, they cost, to get a warranty that covers engine, drivetrain, and all that type of stuff. Those warranties, usually run you about $10,000, $12,000, $13,000 for those warranties. At the very least, $9,000, $9,500. Our warranty costs between $5,300 and $8,300, depending on the year, make, model of the truck, having the miles on the truck, things like that. But our warranties will cover trucks up to 20 years old. There's no waiting period. No waiting period on your truck warranty. The day you get the warranty, your truck is covered. It's covered. No waiting 2,500 miles or 2 months before the warranty kicks in. It's covered the day you get the warranty. No credit check on getting the warranty. Why? Because we have what's called the Easy Flex Pay, the Easy Lease Flex Pay. 20 equal weekly payments and your warranty is paid off. So let's say you got a lease. Let's go look at some of our vehicles here. Let's take a look at some of the vehicles. Let's say you're leasing one of our vehicles, one of the vehicles that's listed with our Easy Lease site. Let's say you're leasing one of these vehicles, and let's say your lease payment, let's go ahead and pick out a truck. Let's pick out a truck and trailer combination. Let's go to the truck and trailer combination. Let's go down here to this truck and trailer combination right here. All right. This is probably one of our most expensive leases right here. By the way, one of our most expensive. Most expensive lease is gonna come out to be about $2,700 per week. Let's say you got this 2018 Volvo 780 with the 2019 Wabash trailer that's currently available on our site. This 2018 Volvo 780 with 593,490 miles is in great shape and has been very well maintained. Okay. The Easy Lease asset owner requires leasing to add the Easy Lease aftermarket warranty, maintenance plan, GPS tracker, and kill switch. This tractor trailer combination will lease from $2,350 or $2,625 weekly with aftermarket warranty included. Now, that is the lease quote with the warranty included. Now, the warranty, you're basically paying it out through your lease payment. So there's no need for you to bring us, $3,000 down on your warranty on top of the lease payments, all that stuff. No need for you to come out of pocket for the whole $5,300 or $8,300, whatever that warranty costs. I'm out your pocket. No need for you to fill out any type of personal information to finance that warranty. You get your social security number. Now, no need for any of that. It's included with your lease payment. It's 20 weeks equal installments. It's either going to be $265, which is what this one is, or it's going to be $365 per week. That's what it is built into that $2,625. Now, after 20 weeks, guess what? Your warranty is paid for. So that means your lease payment drops from that $2,625. It drops by either $265 or $365, depending on which type of warranty you chose to go in with that lease, with that vehicle. See how that works out for you? But you come here, you can pull up this truck and you can go through it and look at the truck and the trailer. This one is available for lease, it's ready. If you like this truck, give us a call, send us a message. You can email us at info@myeasylease.com or feel free to give us a call. And we'll be happy to discuss this truck. If you decide you want this truck, we will make arrangements for you to meet with the asset owners via Zoom, at which time you can go ahead and put up your Easy Lease, pay your Easy Lease deposit and your Easy Lease acquisition fee and your $299 for the tracker to be installed. And then we will execute the Easy Lease agreement, take that agreement over to your insurance company, secure your insurance, send us a proof of insurance letter, your letter of authority, and a copy of your valid CDL license. And then we will go ahead and make arrangements for you to either come pick the vehicle up, or you can make arrangements to have a recovery agent to pick it up and bring it to you after you pay your first week's lease. We make this very easy, very simple, very easy. Okay. Now I take it, Mr. Let's call it, not gonna give me a call. Well, hopefully that's him. I'm hoping that's him.
Phone number, call for extension To accept, press 1.
This is Calvin with Easy Lease. How can I help you?
Hi, yes, hi, Calvin. This is Ann. I have a question for you.
Sure.
On the Easy Lease Trust program, can you sign like onto a company and run under their authority and insurance? Are you allowed to do that?
We just went over that because look, in order to lease a truck through a truck sharing marketplace, you've got to have your own authority.
Okay.
So if you're gonna run under someone else's authority, the way you would have that happen is that trucking company, who's ever authority running it, they would have to execute the lease.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. They would have to do it like on your behalf.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't see how, and that really, how beneficial would that be to you? Because remember, the Easy Lease was designed to help lease owner operators take home more money. You see what's happening? So if they're paid the weekly lease payment, or they're the one who's responsible for the lease, they're gonna get that money back from you, right? So if your lease payment, let's say you get a truck and trailer combination, our most expensive lease, let's say it's $2,700 per week, right? That means they're gonna take $2,700 off of your settlement, plus they're gonna take whatever percentage that they're taking for you to run underneath the authority. That's not very good. That wouldn't be very smart. When you think? Yeah, it would be much better for you to just go ahead and get your own authority and do it easily and take home 100% of your load fees. Or at the very least, have us have our national dispatchers network dispatch for you, and they're only going to charge you 3.25% to 5% of your dispatch. Yeah, I mean, easily. No, go ahead. You were saying? Easy Lease is if you're leasing through Easy Lease, even with our most expensive lease, I did this breakdown last week on the Easy Lease Live, and we broke it down with our most expensive lease. If you was running 3,750 miles, which is about what you can average each week with the hours of service, and the rates right now are actually pretty good. It's just a fuel prices are high. The average rate right now is about 3.25, but it's from top to bottom. I can go to a load board right now and show you where rates right now are still higher than they've been in the last 3 decades. And let me pull it up here just to show you what the rates are doing right now. So I don't like to just spit this stuff out. I like to show people exactly what's going on. And we're gonna look in Florida, okay, where people say you can't make no money. All right. people say Florida doesn't have good rates or whatever this that. So let's go to Florida and let's pick what people say is the worst state when it comes to rates. So let's pull up that state and let's see what we got here. Do the estimated rate per mile. And I'm looking here in Florida right now, and I'm seeing, Jacksonville to Jacksonville, $400. That's $400 per mile. I'm looking at I got another $350 per mile, $350 per mile. So these are like right there. I mean, you're not going to 1 mile. 1 mile runs paying $400, $350, $350, $250, $250, $200. Then you got these short runs, 24 miles, paying $17.71 per mile. I'm looking at rates, and they just go down the list here. $17.71, $11.67 a mile, $11.67 a mile, $11.67 a mile. Matter of fact, those are dedicated. By the way, $11.67 a mile, $11.67 a mile, $11.67 a mile. That's a dedicated run. So they're all running on different days. $10.53 a mile, $8.57 a mile, $8.18 a mile, $7.58 a mile, $7.58, $7.05, $6.99, $6.79, $6.73, $6.72, $6.48, $6.62, $6.45, $6.44, $6.44, $6.44, $6.34, $6.34, $6.11, $6.11, $6.11, $6.11, $6.06, $6, $5.99, $5.99, $5.99, $5.87. I can keep strolling. I'm strolling and strolling and strolling. So I still ain't hit a $3 per mile yet. I'm still way above $3 per mile. I'm still strolling, still way above $3 per mile. I'm still strolling, still way above $3 per mile. still strolling. I'm finally getting into 392, 386, 384, 382. I'm still strolling 375, 366. I'm still strolling 354, 349. I can go on. I can keep going on. I'm still strolling, 316, still strolling. I'm looking for these $2 per mile runs. I'm still strolling 293, 284. Now, 4 years ago, I could have probably said still strolling once, now I've been down to $1.75. But now, I don't know why people are saying rates are not good, because rates are better than they've been the last 3 decades. Fuel is high, yes, but rates are extremely well. Because exactly. So with that being said, if you're running 3,750 miles and your average rate is 3.25, that's going to give you somewhere close to $12,000 to $14,000 before your settlement, right? Now, if you take that, let's do the math here. But I like just sprint this stuff out, doing these broadcasts. I like to prove this with numbers. Yeah, I love numbers. I'm a numbers kind of guy. Numbers don't lie, right? So if you're running 3,750 miles and the average rate is paying you $3.25, which we just showed you in the state of Florida, that's what's paying. And this is, people say this is arguably the worst state in the world when it comes to freight rates. That's $12,187.50. Now, you back out our Easy Lease, most expensive lease is $2,700. You back that out. And that includes your warranty. That includes your monitoring on your GPS tracker, all your essential stuff that you need. You're still left with $9,487. Now, we do know that fuel is very high. Fuel right now is about $4.50, close to $5, $5.25 per mile. The truck is only going to get 5.56 miles to the gallon. The average load is going to run about 750 miles. So you figure that, yeah, you're looking at about $3,000 a week on fuel, right? So you take out the $3,000 minus $3,000 on your fuel. That still gives you $6,487.50. Now, you got insurance, because you're going to be responsible for your insurance. We've already looked up that insurance for a semi-truck averages between $850 and $1,200 per month, right? Let's go ahead and say $1,000 a month. So we minus, so it's 6,487.5. If you take $1,000 per month, 647.5, $1,000 per month, divide that by 4.33 weeks in a month. That gives about $230, $231 per week on fuel. Now I take that back. I mean, on insurance, $231 per week on insurance. So that means that our settlement so far after fuel was $6,487. So the $6,487 minus $231, right? It will be determined on fuel, on insurance per week, minus $231. That still leaves you $6,256. Have I forgotten anything? The warranty is covered in your what? Your lease payment, right? So have I forgotten anything? Look, you got to consistently bring home with Easy Lease somewhere between $4,000 and $7,000 or even $8,000 per week. Now, these other lease programs, by their own admission, I'm looking at one right here through Western Express. Believe it or not, Western Express has probably one of the best owner-op lease programs out there, okay? Despite their bad name. But they both take home up to $2,500 per week. Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? And that's about the same. You're going to find that with Warner. You're going to find that with JB Hutt. You're going to find that with Snyder. They all both somewhere between, they brag about $1,500 to $3,000 take home. They brag about that as if that's a lot of money. Easy Lease is going to be the best option no matter how you look at it, because you get to keep 100% of your load, because you don't have that all that extra added expense that's tacked on for you having the option to buy a truck that you may not never buy. Are you now starting to see the true benefits of this type of program?
Yes, sir. I agree.
Yeah, numbers don't lie. That's why I tell anybody, if you're skeptical about Easy Lease, or if like the gentleman went on and put a little laughing face up, call me, please. Share your concerns. I would debate anybody on the merits of Easy Lease. No problem. I thoroughly enjoyed the call. All right. All right. Okay, it looks like Grasshopper must have worked out my problem because they must have heard me talking about it, and then I worked out my problem so I can answer the call. Look, people, look. Look. This is not something that I just threw together overnight. This has been years of research from my years of experience. Believe it or not, I know what I'm doing when it comes to trucking. Believe it or not, okay. I ran my own truck. My first year as an owner operator, you know, I made over $526,000 in a dry van truck my first year. And for 8 months out of that year, I ran in Florida. That's where most of the money came from. Because I came back to Florida and I stayed in Florida and just ran short runs, dedicated runs here in Florida. Okay? So I know a little something about what it takes to run a truck, what it takes to make a truck profit. And I've taken that experience and my success as a owner operator and making good money as an owner operator, and then turn around and then buying my trucks on lines of credit, then turn around and leasing them back out. That's what helped me develop this Easy Lease platform. What helped me develop this commercial truck sharing marketplace, first of its kind, in its present form. Okay, I understand. Yes, it is a new concept. I understand it. It is a new concept. And some people are just not, I'm not gonna say not able to. Some people are stubborn when it comes to change, even though change is beneficial. They just get stuck in their way. They used to seeing things a certain way, and they think that's the way it's supposed to be, but it doesn't always have to be that way. Okay, Easy Lease is a better option. It truly is. For both people who own trucks, who want to list their trucks with Easy Lease, and those people who are looking to get trucks. It is the better option. It's beneficial, greatly beneficial for everyone who's involved. Now, some of you are probably saying, well, Calvin, what do you all get out of it? We get 20%. That's what we get. That's our cut, 20%. That is outlined in our terms of service. On our terms of service page, you scroll down here to the bottom, come down here. You see here where it says about us, go over to the Easy Lease terms of service. And then in our terms of service, it's outlined in our required terms of service. It was last revised March 16, 2022. These are our terms of service. I employ everyone to go and read our terms of service. Okay? And in our terms of service, if you go down to where it says fees and taxes, right here. Fees, the fees we charge for using the services and other cost structures will be itemized at checkout for leases. You can verify the amount for your Easy Lease reservation at checkout before you submit your request. Asset owners agree to an RBBS Easy Lease service fee of 20% of all revenue streams to include deposits, weekly lease payments, lines of credit, etc. When you provide Easy Lease, when you provide RBBS Easy Lease a payment method, you authorize RBBS Easy Lease or third-party service providers acting on behalf of RBBS Easy Lease to store your payment credentials for future use in the event you owe RBBS Easy Lease any money. You authorize RBBS Easy Lease to use stored payment credentials for balances, including for service costs, asset owner fees, and lease fees. Example, late fees, security deposit, processing fees, and claims costs, and related administrative fees. In some cases, our payment processing have arrangements with card networks to automatically update stored payment credentials whenever you receive a new card, example, replacing an expired card or one that has reported lost or stolen. And we will rely on such updates to stored payment credentials for balances. And you can read the rest of this. This is our terms of service, okay? So the cost that we get from Easy Lease, we get 20% of the lease payment. We get 20% of the deposit. We get 20% of, anything that you pay for through Easy Lease, we get 20% of it. Now, none of this is actually coming directly out of the pocket of the asset owner, because the asset owner gets to list their truck on with us. They don't have to pay anything to list their truck. We just get 20% off the top before we send them their settlement lease payment check. And we guarantee them a minimum of $1,000. So regardless of what our cut is, they're going to get a minimum of $1,000, no less than $1,000 per week for semi trucks, and no less than $700 per week for box trucks. So that's what we get out of it. And 20% is more than enough for us. It really is. It really is. When you look at the fact that our, with the way we are structured, we are forecasting 250 active leases by year's end. That's our goal. The average lease is going to be about $1,700 per week on average. Some higher, some a little less. Okay, so if you take that, that's $425,000 in revenue per week. 80% of that is going back out to the asset owners, and we got another 7 to 40% that's going out to our Easy Lease agents to pay their commissions. But before we pay commissions or anything, our cut is around that 20%. So that leaves $340,000 that we're paying out each week, and we're retaining $85,000 per week. That's more than enough to operate what we are operating and pay the commissions to our Easy Lease agents. Okay, so look, I'm always transparent about what I'm doing. I don't hide anything. I don't have to be ashamed of what we make from Easy Lease, because it's a great program. It's a program that allows aspiring owner operators to make a lot of money. Take home, finally, they get to take home what they are worth. It allows the asset owners to make a lot of money on their asset. It allows our agents to make a lot of money for processing these Easy Leases. Okay, that's what we're doing. We have a great opportunity. We have a great platform. It's a great idea, and it's going to benefit a lot of people. All right, that's Easy Lease. Get ready to wrap up here in a minute. I never did get a call from Mr. Andrews. I wonder why that is. He's probably gonna get mad at me and say I put this stuff all over Facebook. Well, that's what happened when you chose to come here with the little laughing, so I just chose to respond to you. You opened the door, so there you have it. I offer you the opportunity to give me a call. Do you have any flatbed trailers? We don't have any on the site at present. Will we have them? Yes. We do have a plan for leasing out flatbed trailers. I'll show you what those would run on flatbeds. Let's go here to flatbed trailers, all right? Flatbed trailers, once we get them on the site, they're going to lease from anywhere from 175 to 275 weekly. Okay. Now, same easy lease deposit, same easy lease acquisition fee. Okay, because that deposit goes to the asset owner. Okay, so same easy lease deposit, $1,500. Same easy lease acquisition fee, $1,500. Okay. Trailers, we have a tracking device installed on them, so you still need to put up the same amount of money up front, $3,299. Okay, and your lease payment includes the tracking on that, on that trailer. Okay, there you have it. All right. If you want to look to see what type of equipment that we're going to be leasing, you can go over here to where it says equipment types, and you just click on here, and it says right here, these are these tractors. Pull that up for just tractors only. These tractors are going to range between $1,000 and $1,800 weekly. Actually, it's actually $1,250, basically $1,800 weekly. $1,000 will be guaranteed, but the lease is going to be between $1,250 to $1,800 weekly on the just tractor only. On tractor and tractors with trailers on combinations, tractor and trailer on combinations, they're going to be between $1,900 and $2,700 weekly on tractor and trailer combinations. Okay, so same upfront fees, $3,299. On box trucks, lease fee is going to be between $700 and $900 weekly. Same deposit and acquisition fee. And of course, dry van trailers going to be between $280 to $395 weekly. Same easy deposit and acquisition fee and tracker fee. And of course, you got the easy lease reefers, refrigerated trailers. Going to lease somewhere between $400 and $625. Again, same easy lease deposit, same acquisition fee, same tracker fee. All right. There you have it. You can list your truck with Easy Lease and earn money. List your truck with Easy Lease and earn thousands weekly. Start earning as much as $2,160 weekly. That's more than $9,300 monthly per truck. If you want to make some money with your truck, and we need to fill out this form, hit submit. We'll give you a call, walk through the process. We'll send you your asset owner package that we send to you that breaks down, everything. Show you how you get paid, show you how we collect the money, how you get paid every week, how you guarantee your money every week. Okay, because everybody that leases through us has to put that lease on auto pay with a debit or credit card, and it has to be on auto pay, which means our invoicing software will bill their card every week like clockwork. All right, everybody. Any final questions on Easy Lease? I hope y'all enjoyed my Easy Lease presentation. Let me check in here with the with my YouTube people. Deborah says she found Mr. Dunn, gave him my number. Okay, good. Thank you. Yes, we have Flatbed business. Perfect. Great. All right. Look, everybody, I really appreciate y'all joining me for this Sunday's Easy Lease Live. This was our first Sunday broadcast. We're gonna have this every Sunday, 5:15. We're gonna have our Easy Lease Live. We're gonna be taking calls. Hopefully we'll get some people to call up and get ready, and who are ready to lease, or we can put them on the path to making some real money as a lease owner operator. Okay, the kind of money that they deserve. So that's what Easy Lease is all about. It's about helping everybody to benefit from this opportunity. The asset owners, the owner operators, even our Easy Lease agents, and us here at Easy Lease also as well. Because you can create opportunities that's a win-win for everybody. And it just takes a little more time, takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of due diligence and research, which I'm more than willing to do, and which I have done. I spent time building I think I built this site. I built and rebuilt this site. I built 3 different versions of this site, and I think I rebuilt them all, each one of them about 2 or 3 times each. So a total of 6 times that I rebuilt the site to get it to have the perfect look, the perfect, just I just wanted to have a certain look to it. And it took me a while to accomplish that. And I think I did a great job at it. Hope y'all like it. Hope y'all like the site. Hope y'all like the program. I hope y'all like the concept. I know it's new. But I pray you all like this concept. Okay. Let me see if Mr. What's got anything he want to say. Let me ask him to unmute. Vernon, how you doing today? Can you unmute yourself? Vernon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
And how are you today?
I'm great. How you doing?
Oh man, if I was in the bed, I have to pitch myself. So what do you think about our Easy Lease platform?
I like it. The question I had was, because I'm always kind of like trying to find ways to make money. Would it be lucrative to buy a truck and then put it on that if I don't want to drive it?
Yes. Now, not only that, we have a program called our Quiet Millionaires membership program, where we show you and we walk you through the process of getting you qualified to buy a truck through lines of credit. We show you how to get qualified for up to $200,000, $250,000, $300,000 line of credit. So that's going to be the best way to buy a truck and make it profitable easily. Because that's how I bought all my trucks. Because here's the thing, with a line of credit, a business line of credit, the smallest business line of credit you get is like $225,000, somewhere around there.
Right.
But let me show you what we're talking about here. If we can walk you through the process and help you get approved for a $250,000 line of credit, right? Now,
right.
A line of credit is basically a credit card. It's a business credit card.
Okay.
Like any other credit card, when you go buy something with your credit card, if I go out and I buy a laptop computer with my credit card, a $300 laptop computer with my credit or my debit card, and if I don't make the payment on that credit card, do they come take my laptop computer?
No.
No. They'll take my credit card.
Right.
But they're not going to take my laptop computer. All right. Same thing with this. If you go out and you get a business line of credit, you go buy your truck like I did with my first truck. I got a $225,000 line of credit. I put $129,000 on that credit card to buy that Volvo truck. I got the title to that truck.
Right.
Okay, because I own it. It's mine.
Right.
I can't lose it. They can't take it away. It's mine.
They can't take it away. It's yours.
Not only that, because I only used $129,000 of that credit, so that was minus $129,000, I still had $121,000 line of credit still left. Now, am I paying the interest on the whole $250,000? No, I'm only going to pay interest on the $129,000, which is what I use. Right?
Okay, right.
So if I'm only paying interest on the $129,000, and if I'm smart, like I was and like I am, I stretched out for the longest payment term possible, 30 years. 30 years, right?
Okay. So
you're doing that, and my interest at that time, I think like that, it'll take like 2.85 or 2.75% or something like that back then. It wasn't very much on the line of credit, especially with the interest only. Because I can either pay the interest only or I can pay the interest plus principal. I chose to pay the interest only. And here's why. Because in paying the interest only on a 30-year line of credit, stretched out over 30 years, 2.25%. So 129,000 plus 2.25%. So $2,902 is what my interest was per year, $2,902 per year. right? So it's
Right.
$2,902, right?
Right.
By 12 months. So you see what my interest payment was?
That's it. 241.
That's it, because I chose to do the interest only payment.
Okay.
Now, why would I do that? Well, Calvin, you're not paying down your debt. Well, I don't want to pay down my debt right now. I want to make money.
Right. Right.
So
You're
if
not
I'm only
trying to
paying
pay it off.
exactly, I'm just paying just enough to keep the car good,
Right.
right? So if I'm doing this right here, $241 per month, $242 per month, right? But I went back out, but see, I was driving that truck, and I made over $540,000 that year on that truck.
God damn.
You see what I'm saying with that one truck? Because I got me
Right.
I got me some dedicated rounds here in Florida. I was doing like $2,100 a day, 5 days a week, home every night, off every weekend. Running little short runs. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So I made over $547,000 that first year running my own truck by getting it through a line of credit. I had a brand new truck, fully warranted, everything on. I'm only paying $241 a month, and I'm making money.
Woo.
So at the end of the year, what do? I take that money I made, and then I pay down my line of credit.
Right.
Right? Because if I take that and I pay down my line of credit, now I got a whole $250,000 line of credit again.
God.
And still was able to bank somewhere close to about $200,000.
I think that's the route that I want to go, but
Yeah.
I want a freight liner.
Yeah. But hold on, I'm not finished. Because I did it that way, guess what? On my taxes, I wasn't paying taxes on the $541,000 I made. I'm paying taxes on that minus what? The $200 whatever I paid to pay down that line of credit. Because that was a business expense.
Right. That was a
And
business.
I got to write off the interest payments too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
there's a whole lot of advantages to buying your vehicles on line of credit. Because if you did this now and got that type of rate on that line of credit, and you was able to go out and get, let's say with $225,000, let's say with $250,000, you could definitely get yourself one new truck. Or you can divide that by 60,000 and get yourself 4 used trucks, good used trucks. Right?
Right.
Now, on $225,000, $250,000, if you did that, got yourself 4, decent trucks, whatever the case may be. Your total on your total line of credit, let's see here, plus.
Hey, what if I bought one tractor trailer and then one box truck with a bed in it?
Well, it don't matter how you buy it, because it don't matter what you're buying. What I'm trying to get over to you is this: by doing it through a line of credit, you got to have a very low monthly obligation,
right,
to get that line of credit. But you're gonna be able to make a whole bunch of money on that truck, on whatever truck you have. Because let me show you here, $250,000. Let's say the rates are not as good as they were back then. Let's say it's 3.25%. Okay, that plus 3.25%, and you're doing it over. That's what it is per year. So you take that, that's $8,125 divided by 12, because you're only paying just the interest only. So it means you will still only have a payment in today's term, even if your rate was up
$677.
$677. That's on all 4 trucks.
Whew.
Because that's your whole line of credit. So you divide that by 4 trucks, you're really paying $169 a truck.
That's unheard of.
But you'll be leasing these trucks out, right?
Right.
The minimum through Easy Lease, you get $1,000 a week. You get $1,000 a week minimum. So that, so you got $1,000 per week. That times.
That's minimum, right?
Yeah, that's minimum. $1,000 per week times 52 weeks in a year. $52,000. Divide that by 12 months. So that's $4,333 per month minus your $169 that you're paying per month on your line of credit.
Right.
So you're still banking $4,164 per truck. That times 4 trucks.
So let me ask you something. This is like one of the reasons I want to talk to you tomorrow, but I want to make some money. I mean, I ain't got no problem. I kind of, I call you coach because I see you as a coach, but what I'm saying is where I'm at, I just want to follow your lead on what I need to do to get where you are and where I want to go. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, let's set up a private consultation so I can kind of.
I already did.
Okay, great. All right.
We on
So
tomorrow. That's why I say tomorrow we'll talk about it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and check my appointment book.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead and verify it
with you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and verify it. I'm in my appointment book and go ahead and verify it, and then we get together on tomorrow, do the private consultation, and I will. You'll explain to me exactly what it is you're trying to do, and I will put you on a plan, and we'll kind of put you on a plan to do certain things to get you where you need to be.
Because I've been watching a lot of your videos, and me and you on the same, we'll talk tomorrow, but we on the same thing, and just have the papers for the credit if you want to bring that tomorrow. I'll show you how serious I am.
Well, yeah. Now that's not a overnight thing. Getting ready for these lines of credit, because there's some certain things that I gotta walk you through. And I'm gonna be honest with you, getting approved or becoming eligible for a business line of credit, it's gonna take about 7 to 9 months.
Wow.
That is not a quick, short process. Certain things you gotta have in place. Because if you don't have these things in place, you're gonna get denied. And you don't want to get too many denials, so then people not gonna want to see it. So we want to have you do it right. That's a process. It takes 8 to 9 months to get line of credit worthy, to be honest with you. There's a lot of things you got to do. Just some of the little things you got to do. You got to get yourself a domain email address. No Gmail, no Hotmail. Okay. You got to set up your business.
I got a business account.
You understand? You understand that, but I'm just going through all the things that you need. You're gonna need a business account, right? You're gonna need your business registered with your state. You're gonna need your articles of incorporation, your EIN number, all that stuff. You're gonna need a business website, and it has to be one with a domain name, a .com, a .net, a .org, a .biz. You're gonna need a domain email address that matches your website, not Hotmail, Gmail. It's got to be whatever it is at Vernon.com or whatever your website is. Okay, you're going to need to create a presence on Google. So when that loan officer sits down and says, "What's your business? What's the name of your business?" and they Google you, like I'm doing right here. If they Google you, Mr. Butler, what's the name of your business? Well, my business is RBBS Transport LLC.
You can Google me now. You can Google my company right now.
And what's your company's name?
It's In Harmony Living with Love LLC. In Harmony Living.
HARMONEY.
Yeah. In Harmony Living. I'm so set up, Mr. Calvin. I'm trying to get. I just paid a lady for me to get government.
In Harmony Living. What now?
In Harmony Living with Love. LLC.
In Harmony Living with Love.
That's it right there. That's the old wrong address, but I sold that house.
Oh, this here. So this is it right here, right?
Yeah, that's me right there. That's my DOT number.
All right. There we go. All right, good. Because here's what a loan officer is going to want to see. They're going to want to see that you have a presence on Google. They want to know that someone knows you other than you and your mom. That's what they're looking for. All right. They're also going to want to have all the other stuff that we have in place. You're also going to have your Dun & Bradstreet payday score in the high 70s.
My number's good. I got a good number, Dun & Bradstreet, right now.
All right, great. So we're gonna go over all that stuff and see what you got, and then we're gonna work on getting you the stuff that you don't have. So it may not take you quite 8 to 9 months. We may be able to do it in 3 to 4 months, depending on what else you need. But we're gonna walk you through the process on everything that you need.
Yes,
and
sir.
then once we get you through the process, then we're going to have you to submit your application to 3 different business lines of credit providers. Now, if all goes well, we should be able to get lines of credit through 2 out of the 3.
Yeah,
If not
I
3
had
out.
my CDLs, my Class A's, coach, since 1980. I got a
Okay.
DMV.
All right. The only thing that we can't account for right now, and this is going to be the biggest part of your approval, they're going to want to see your last 3 months bank deposits.
Oh yeah, I got some bread in there.
Okay, that's what they're going to want to see. If your bank deposits over the last 3 months are sufficient, you shouldn't have any problem getting approved for a line of credit.
I think about 40,000 should be enough in there.
All right,
for
then,
'em.
there you go. Yeah, we'll get together tomorrow. We'll walk through it. The stuff that we don't have, we'll work on getting that stuff taken care of. Then we'll get it submitted, get you your line of credit, and then we'll show you how to go out and get some trucks so you can place them with Easy Lease.
Right. Now, so my thing is, all I ask in return from you is to help me get this box truck going. Me and my old lady, we're hitting the road on the 4th. So, like I say, I'm with you. I heard your story. I'm a recovering alcoholic and everything. And we just connect so much on different levels. You just don't even know. But one day we'll talk about it. But I've watched a lot of your videos, man. I'm just impressed where you came from, where you at. That's the story I want to leave for my kids, the story of redemption,
Yeah, look, it's all about a legacy, man. Especially when you get our age. You
Yeah.
get to the point, when you get to the age where you realize you have less time left on this planet than you spent on this planet, you start thinking about your legacy.
Right.
You really
Exactly. What you
do.
gonna leave?
A lot of these young cats out there,
got.
a lot of these young cats out there, they think they're gonna live forever. But when you hit that 47, 48, 50, you realize,
that back start hurting your knees.
yeah, my time left here ain't quite as long as the time I've been here.
I know that's right.
So you start thinking about your legacy and thinking about things about what's important, how you want to be remembered, what you want to be known for when you're gone, and what you leave behind to your generations, to your next generation. So, but we'll get together on tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Look, everybody.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's been great. Look, Easy Lease is going to be a great program. It's going to be a great product. And I want y'all to get behind it. Everybody who is either listening to me or will be listening to me, everybody who's watching this or who will be watching it, if you're on YouTube, share this YouTube presentation. Share it in at least 10 Facebook groups. 10 Facebook, look up some lease, truck buying, leasing, renting, owner-operator Facebook groups, and share this at least in 10 groups. That's all I'm asking. Share it. Because we want to get the word out. Because people need to know about this program because it is a very, very beneficial program. We want to get the word out both to asset owners, fleet owners, and to those people who are looking to lease trucks. Because we're going to help a lot of people this year to make a lot of money and be able to bring home a lot of money instead of having them in these lease programs where the lease company is really taking advantage of them. All right. Look, everybody, I appreciate each and every last one of you all. I thank you all for joining me for our time here. Thank you all for joining me here in my home. And I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Vernon Kearney there. Thank you again for your input and joining us. Thank all my people on YouTube, people who are watching us on Facebook and things like that. Look, this is a great program. Get behind it. Let's help a lot of people. Let's make this happen. Thank you all again. I'll see you all next Sunday on Easy Lease Live.